there, welcome to Createful Art. We are going to be doing another creativity exercise and drawing challenge. If you haven't gotten your creativity exercise activity book yet, you can go ahead and click right there and it'll take you to where you can get your free one. And today what we're going to be doing is the last 10-day creativity exercise of this book. And if you've been enjoying these creativity exercises, can you just give this a thumbs up or let me know in the comment below? You could also give me some suggestions in the comments below. This is the last day of these, and so I just want to know whether you guys are liking these or not, or if you'd like any changes with these creativity exercises. I don't know if I'll be continuing these. I actually just need to know from you guys if you want me to, because it is something extra that I'm doing. I usually just do one video a week, so I can put that time or that energy into something else that you guys would like. So you just let me know. And today for day 10, we're going to be creating a logo that represents ourselves. So pretend you had to let people know about you with a logo. What would it look like? Draw some ideas. Every person is complex, just like every business, and so what you do with complexity is you try to simplify it down to communicate something very simple about that business. And so what we're going to be trying to do is doing that about ourselves, and it's going to be quite a challenge, but good design communicates who we are in the most simplified way. So we're going to take on this challenge, and I'm going to help you through it. So let's go ahead and start the timer right now. Okay. So the first thing I want to discuss is this logo right here. And this is the logo of Createful Art. And the way that I came up with it was actually quite a difficult thing, because I had a lot of ideas, because there's a lot of things that represent art. And so this, having a palette, is one of the things that represent art. Paintbrushes, pencils, a light bulb, you know, to represent ideas and that kind of thing. So I had a challenge of figuring out what kind of symbol that I wanted to create, because I kind of had to stay within the art theme. So the thing that you have to think about is my logo something that's already been used? Because you can't use the same logo as somebody else. So the thing is, you have to take something that symbolizes yourself, or, you know, in this case, art, and you have to make it different enough that it won't infringe on somebody's rights, and you have to simplify it enough that it'll communicate what you're about really quickly. So it's a big challenge, and this is why I use the palette, because I mostly paint, and that is actually what I really like to do. So I did choose the palette over like a pencil per se, or even a paintbrush, because with the paintbrush I couldn't use the color idea, and I wanted to incorporate my colors, because that's a big part of Createful Art too, is our colors, the colors that really stand out to me that I love. So I chose the palette, and then because the palette is used quite a lot, what I did is I went outside of the circle with the palette to make it look unique. So it is a palette, but it could almost be like any shape, you know. But you can see the palette, I can see the palette, but I mean, nobody's gonna have that type of shape that I know of anyways. And then putting the colors around it. So it does symbolize what I do and the colors that I love to use in my work and that kind of thing. So what you want to do is you want to think of something really important to you, because we're so complex as people. There's a lot of things that are important to us, but there's one thing that is the main thing about ourselves. So for example, like if you're a really political person, then you could think of something that symbolizes politics. Or if you're a really artsy person, you could do something that symbolizes the art that you like to do. So say you paint flowers a lot, or you paint birds, or you use watercolors, that kind of thing. If you are a religious person, you could use something that symbolizes religion. If you are a teacher, you could use something that symbolizes your teaching. So, you know, yes, you're many things, and a lot of things incorporate you, but how can you speak to other people using a symbol that speaks something that's a big part of you? So what I'm going to do, because I've already done art and that's the main part of me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a logo that has to do with my momness. Because, you know, a big part of me is being a mom. So I'm going to kind of just think of the main things that people think of when they think of a mom. So I'm going to start out with, they think of a woman. So here's, you know, the traditional head and a woman. And then, you know, an arm coming out. And these are just ideas. This isn't the final thing. And you have a little kid's arm. And, you know, this is your, or you could just do straight down legs, because that's, I think, the symbol for a kid. So I could perfect on something like this. Okay, and that symbolizes motherhood. I could symbolize something with like a baby. So I could do lines that have to do with a baby. And I'm thinking, how can I simplify this so much that there's only a few lines? I'm just thinking of a mom holding her baby with this least amount of line as possible. Here's her head. And maybe show her hair, kind of, maybe. Not quite sure. I kind of like when they're looking down, so this makes them look down, drawing the line right there. So there's an idea. Okay, and so you can see that this is a mom just by these shapes, you know, coming together. Maybe, you know, I haven't perfected on the idea yet. This kind of needs a smaller circle. So all you really are is just drawing a whole bunch of ideas and using the least amount of lines. And I've seen, you know, some other logos that are a little more complicated, but the best designs are actually very simple. Like you can think of Nike and McDonald's and I don't know. I can't think of like tons of businesses right now because I'm in the process of thinking about this, but they're usually simple. They're not like complex with every little thing that they're doing and, you know, get as much information in the one spot that they have. They don't do that. Okay. Could think of not people. I could think of like ducks, you know, motherhood. You think of like the ducks, the no crossing signs, you know, those little chickies. You know, that could symbolize motherhood. That'd be cute for like a kid's mommy channel or something. For some reason, balloons come to mind. Celebrating motherhood, you know, because parties and stuff have to be because this symbolizes children. Maybe like a bigger balloon, a smaller balloon. Gosh, I can't even make a circle today. And then like a, could even, you know, do that. That kind of is cute. Oh, so you're just supposed to draw as many ideas that you have, and actually our time is up, and I only got 4 ideas down. Maybe you got more than I did. Hopefully you did. If not, that's okay too. Just thinking is good. This is about creativity. So anyways, don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you have enjoyed these creativity exercises and if you want me to continue doing them. Oh, go ahead and reward yourself. Today I have to drink my water, and looks like I've drinking only like this much of my water this morning. So my goal is to drink this whole thing of water. Anyways, so that's my reward, is water. So go ahead and reward yourself, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!